of the 16-inch pizza oven that we're going to use for precious plastics plates to repair the roof of our RV that was damaged in Hurricane Milton. A hole was punched in it, and we had to cut out a place that was 20.5 inches by 15.5, and we know that the pizza oven is at least 15.5 to 16, so we should be able to get maybe the whole thing done or a single plate done. This is for putting wood pellets in, so there's the place so you can run this thing on wood pellets. That's for the back of it. This is we used for stuffing the precious plastic machine. I really like these because I can push plastic down into the shredder without cutting my fingers off. So it's nice to have these that other people consider these trash. That's really good. These bags are very helpful, so I want to keep the plastic bags. Styrofoam, of course, we will turn into our trash crate. Let's see what this thing has to offer here. It's apparently very heavy. It is heavy, but can be lifted by one person. And then this thing is portable, so it comes with a pizza oven bag, so it's supposed to be able to stay outdoors in the elements, and it has a carrying strap. So you saw how heavy that was, but you're supposed to be able to put this in and take this pizza oven camping with these straps, and I hope that would hold without tearing, because this thing is enormously heavy, ginormously heavy, but that's a good thing that it's heavy. And what do we got here? We got legs. Oh, they flip right out. Well, that's really nice. Look at that. That's really convenient. So we can go into the bag and then be transported to a campsite or wherever you have shredded, wherever you have plastic that you want to melt, if that's what we're using it for. And then it sets up on its legs like that. That's sweet. That's a nice feature. And then it has on the inside, that was to keep somebody from poking themselves, that is a cover for here. This is for the propane. There is a tube here, very nicely packed. I like that. This slips right on here.
Daddy, can I help you?
Yeah, sure.
Can
This
I put
screws
that
into
on?
here.
Can I help
Yeah, you screw that on there. What else has it got? It's got a pizza stone. That's going to be the one that determines if we can do the plastic
I did
plates
it, Daddy.
with the bottle cap.
Hey,
Good
look,
job.
I screwed it on.
Good job, son.
Can I help you with the rest?
Hey, you want to help get this stuff out? What is in here?
Daddy, why do we have styrofoam?
It comes to package it, and we're going to have to turn that and shred it and put it into our trash crate.
Wait, I want to make something
Okay,
with
you
it.
go ahead and make something with it.
Maybe I can make a new toy for myself with it.
You probably can. Now this apparently is the propane fitting. So there's a standard propane fitting there with a burner and a piezoelectric igniter. So it'll tick, 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 tick with the starter if you put batteries in it. It has a place to put batteries. Cool. So you got a battery, which looks like it's just a AA battery for the electric starter. So that's nice. Little water sealed battery holder. Then of course you have the on and off for the gas. You can adjust the gas level. I'm going to try to do this with biogas eventually, but that would mean probably there's some restriction nozzle in here that I'm going to have to remove, and I don't want to do that until we've successfully demonstrated that we can make plastic sheeting of sufficient size using the propane. But ultimately we can get inside here if we can unscrew this, maybe from here and here and here and here. Maybe that will give an access plate and we can come in, remove the venturi and run this on biogas. It does have a temperature monitor there, which is some kind of thermocouple, and then you can know the temperature and regulate, I think. So the starter, and it burns from the back here. And what do we got coming through here? There's stuff. So that slips in there apparently. And then the pizza plate is here. You have to be careful these don't break because they are certainly fireproof, but they're not shatterproof.
I would need all of those styrofoam.
All of them? All right, I would be giving you all of this styrofoam there. So there's the plate.
I found the styrofoam cube.
That's the plate that comes in here. This looks like, don't touch that.
I
Oh,
It's
oh, 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 oh.
styrofoam.
All right, buddy. So that's the plate. That's the size that we can make. And then this. All right. So then there's a front cover here. And the front cover has a little window to be able to look inside. So this little window here, so you imagine that it goes on like, oops, backwards, of course. So that goes like that, and then you can look in and see how your pizza's doing or how your plastic's doing in our case. There must be a handle that goes on here. That's probably why there are screws there. So we'll have to figure that out. This is a hopper, I guess, for putting wood pellets in. I think that goes on the back there, like that. And this is for the propane. Not sure. Oh, I know what this is for. This goes inside, but you have to put it in from. Let's see what happens in here. There's a hopper there. So this would go inside there to cover the flame, and it bolts down on there like that. If you can see inside here. So that would bolt down on those screws there. But it looks like that, if I have another way of heating, I can get a larger surface by taking the heating element out, and I have enough to make 20.5 inches if I'm going over the pizza stone, which goes in here. So there's the 16 inches, which is what we need for our plate, but then I can get longer because this goes up to 21 inches if I don't use the burner. So if I figure out a way to get this heated, or maybe I heat it up and then take this out, I can make longer things. So there's some playing that we're going to have to do to get the size boards that we want, but it looks like everything here that came is really going to work well for us. I got a black version because the black will of course get hot in the sun as well to maintain some of the heat rather than getting red or white. It does have the handles here, so there's the handles that come with that, probably to open up this plate here. Probably something, I guess that, yep, and probably to go onto each of the other, boxes and things. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. And then it has in here, see the other lovely things. It comes with a pizza cutter, nice to have. And finally, tools, so that you don't have to go and look for tools. It's got its own tool set with a little wrench and with the screws. And then this is a hopper for putting wood in. So you've got both the ability to put wood pellets, and you can put wood and charcoal, slide that in. It is a dual or triple fuel thing, or you would use the gas. So you have a lot of flexibility there. Gas for that, charcoal or wood for that, and then this hopper here, which would then bring in, or maybe that's how you load this. Not sure till we read the manual, but it looks like they'd put wood pellets in there and they'd fall down into that thing there. So all in all, very well conceived, very robust and nice and heavy, nice and wide. I think for making, imagine that we can now make plastic sheets 16 by 16 and perhaps longer, or we make them, and as Christy talked about, we cut it like a jigsaw, with a jigsaw, cut a jigsaw puzzle piece, and we can put these boards together and make flooring, make roofing, make boards for tables, cutting boards, of course, all out of bottle caps. When we keep the temperature here, and it's nice that it has a temperature gauge, we have to keep the temperature between 300 and 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is fairly low. This puppy will get all the way up to as much as 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, about 500 Celsius. These things can get super, super hot, and that's why people claim you can make a pizza in 5 to 10 minutes, because you superheat them and then you put your pizza in and you leave it for a few minutes and then pull it right out. For plastic, we're going to have to be very judicious and keep it underneath 325 to 400 Fahrenheit and try to stabilize it. So we're going to have some experimentation to do using this as a precious plastics board maker. But it's very exciting, and thank you for attending the unboxing with us. And we'll set it up and we'll get started on all of this. That must be a plate for back here. Yes, that's a plate that goes back there. All righty. Thanks so much. We'll get back with you when we assemble this.